Hey, how's it going? I'm going to grate these watercolor paints, the Pebeo watercolor paints, and I figured out a way to remove them from the plastic palette. Now, I did a swatching video of these, and I'll probably put a link in the description. I'm thinking about that right now. Link in the description. Wait just a minute. So I keep I still keep them in this tin, and I still keep them in the box here to store them away. And the little thing, the little swatch thingy there. And the reason I did it, now you're probably thinking, you didn't do anything to that. I did. So let me show you. See if I can get this out. Oh, I wish I could push it from the... Here's one right now. Which one is it? Name the color. It is the black one. And I labeled them. So what I did was I took a little piece of masking tape. And, oh, I can use that to... And I labeled each one of these. Here's another one. The yellow ochre. Okay. And let me put that aside. Thankfully, I labeled them. So this is what they have. I lost another one. This is phthalo green. I've been listening to some artists, you know, watching some watercolor. I appear to be zoomed in a little, just a little. But I can't, you know, I can't come up because then, you know, the zooming in, even manually, doesn't show the whole picture. But this is very easily cuttable. Oh, yeah, I was watching artists on YouTube, and one artist, it might have been Lindsay Wyrick, she pronounces it phthalo blue, phthalo green. I'm thinking, phthalo? You know, the reading teacher in me is processing that word, and I guess with one L, which is how it's spelled, Phthalo. Right? And I thought, okay, in the reading world, one L means that vowel right in front of it is a long sounding vowel. So phthalo, but I've always known it to be phthalo. So maybe there are two different ways to pronounce that word. And that is common sense, because I've seen other words that have two different pronunciations and they are perfectly okay. Legal even, you know, if you, like, not legal, but, you know, acceptable, I guess is the word. So I'm going to always pronounce it phthalo. Okay. This we have. I'm going to take out the ones. I'm going to take them all out. What I wanted to do when I did this, when I cut them out, and I just used a little X-Acto knife, or my knife cutter. I did the X-Acto brand. I did use that, and then I just used this one, which did a better job. Uh-oh. It's time to replace that blade or something. It's still a very good cutter, even though it looks horrible on the edge there. And I looked at this one day. It was probably right after editing, or right after I uploaded the video. And I thought, you know, this is the kind of plastic that can be easily cut into. And I probably did... like, flipped it over, took it out, flipped it over, and then tried it with one color, maybe the white or something, And I realized, oh man, it cuts like butter. That's how easy it was. And I just had to be a little bit careful with cutting around the edges there. And then I couldn't do anything with it because I'm still looking for my half pans, my empty half pans. I really don't want to buy new empty half pans. But you know, I think I found the portable palettes. What are those things called? Painters something. Oh man, I can't, like, that word totally escapes me, that brand name. And I think I have 2 of those which have empty paint pans in them. And they're just little small things. I think they come in pouches. And it's a pretty good brand name. I've seen them reviewed on YouTube a few times. I just can't, the name just right now escapes me. So I thought, let me label these according to how, what is it? How it's set up here, right? And, you know, I put that in there like that. So I think, what is this, white? Oh no, sorry. This is white, right? And I just kind of flipped it over so that white is over here. And I put the tape, before I did the cutting, I put the tape on the back. So this is dark cadmium yellow. I think it's dark cadmium yellow. And you can see the plastic on the bottom there and the tape on top. I'm going to use the permanent violet, the primary phthalo blue, and the phthalo green. It kind of has a tealish tint to it. Okay. Still very good, very vibrant. I'm gonna do them like this. Have I tried it? I have not tried this. This is brand new on camera. I was doing something. So it might be, I might have to put some elbow grease into this, so to speak. That's just an expression. Although I have a feeling that my hand's gonna hurt after a while. Ooh, I can see it. Can you see it? I know it's kind of tiny, but I kind of zoomed out. I probably should zoom in a little more, but we're just gonna go with this. Also, I kind of have a deadline because I'm still grading, and I know I have to do this for tomorrow's, you know, so it's uploaded and published by tomorrow morning. My videos come out every Sunday at 9:15 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. Ooh. Maybe it won't use it through. Maybe these are good, solid, which is very, very good if you think about it. Very good that they're solid like that. So it would take you some time to go through them, painting-wise. But I do want to make sure that I put enough on. The top picture in landscape there is, or the top paper is upside down. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the bottom. This is upside down. Because I'm planning to do green on the bottom, violet on the top, and blue in the middle. And hopefully there'll be some good blending going on. Okay, we got a lot of green on this one. So I'm going to... Ow, little pain. Little pain on the left hand there. I haven't had left hand pain in a long time, but man, have I had right hand pain. Not necessarily from grating, but these little cold fronts we keep getting. Last week I said we had a humid cold front. I don't know if I left that in the video or not, but the humid cold front was wreaking havoc on this part of my hand. And you know, a few weeks ago, not a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, I think it was maybe 3, I hit this hand right here on the car club. That is a big heavy metal object. And man, did that hurt. That hurt like the dickens. And I got into my office and I put lavender lotion on it. I have a tube of lavender lotion. Comes in very handy when we do in-class writing assignments, because I do those assignments as well. Okay. Okay. And it kind of takes the edge off the pain a little bit. Lavender is very, very good for that. Just the other day, I hit a box, a stationary object with the back of my hand. Oh my gosh, that hurt. like what? And I put lavender and helichrysum, because that's what I had handy, mixed with coconut oil. Okay, this is the blue. And I forgot completely about that pain. Also, the reason I chose the phthalo green is because it has a little bit more blue in it. It's bluer than yellower, I guess. Green, like purple and violet. Green has to, you have to mix. Oh my gosh, that's what I get for talking. You have to mix yellow and blue together to make green, and that'll be interesting. Oh. Oh, things I don't notice. Do you think I can, without getting... I'm trying to move the... Hey, there's an experiment too. To see what kind of designs I can get by... Wow. Trying to cover up my little problem there as I drop this stupid... never a dull moment in the Crafty Cat Lady's videos. To put the, basically it's powder now, the powder, the watercolor powder down, and then to see if I jiggle the card a little bit before spraying it, maybe I can shift the color a little bit. Oh yeah, we'll see how that goes. Purple. Permanent violet. So back to the green. So if you put more, mix blue and yellow together, and you put more blue than yellow, then you're gonna have a slightly different shade of green, of course. Equal amounts should make just basic green, I would think. But like purple and violet, purple has more red in it than blue, and violet has more blue in it than red. So I would assume it is the same way with green, and also with orange. Red and yellow for orange. Okay. That's how we get all those wonderful... I don't think there's going to be any... I'll put that. Okay. Okay. I'm going to... Oh, I'm not going to... I'm going to use the water with vegetable glycerin. Once again, my brain was not thinking before I set this thing up. And I'm going to get the paints out of the way. Oh, maybe lift up the... And I have to be very far away so that I don't spread the powder around a lot. At least until I get the paper as wet as I like it. This kind of drips a little, I see. This one's buckling already. Which one is this? Is that the Pebeo one? This one's, the top one is buckling a little. You know, I don't see a lot of purple. I see a lot of green on this one. I'm wondering if I can... Also, I don't know if this is going to work. I am assuming it's going to work because these are watercolor paints. I want to see some running. I'm basically trying to eliminate the powdery part. You see that? Whoa! That's cool. And after grating, my hand doesn't work anymore. Look at that! That was cool! Gravity and all. Bring this up just a little bit. I have to get the... Should I stop? Stop spraying! Ooh, spread it like directly up close and personal. You can get really cool effects there. Okay, I have to... I really didn't want that to happen. Hello. I don't know if you can hear it. Blue is snoring back there, probably on the kitchen counter, where his water bowl is. Sometimes when he's upstairs and I'm in the downstairs bathroom, I can hear him snoring upstairs. I mean, it's not overly loud, but there's definitely that rhythm going on that he creates when he's sleeping. That was yesterday. Oh, these are going to be very light. There's hardly any of the violet in there. I wonder if I can add more to that. I'm going to set aside this one and let it dry. That'll take a little while. But this one, I'm going to where's the purple? What? Right there, right? So let me do, I need the purple. The violet, I'm sorry. So up there. Maybe if it's wet, we will get it. No, a different effect. I think it has to be like soaking wet for these granules to take to the water. What do you think? What do you think? I'm trying to channel the audience. And I need, see the little bit of blue there and a little bit of the green. This is the green. Which one? Was this the one where I dropped the, right there, right? Because this was upside down, remember? Take some of this water. Water with vegetable glycerin. You do have to shake it. Now, does that look slightly off? If that was bothering you, I apologize for being lopsided there. I'm trying to move that blue dot. Oh, yeah. That's an idea, too. Write those down. Where's my secretary? Yeah, I don't have one. It's so saturated with water, there's no buckling involved here. Yes, I know. I got... I have to be careful because the water from here is coming down this way. Ooh, what is that? Kind of smooth it out a little. What is that? Another thing that I usually do, and I might do it with this one, although I'm afraid I might take all the paint off, is put the crinkled I'm sorry. I'm doing, not talking. I can't do both at once, apparently. Is to do the tissue. The tissue. Presto tissue by Amazon, an Amazon brand. My hand was not wet. Well, maybe my thumb was a little. I see I lost my purple there. What's up with that? Only this one because, you know, I keep experimenting with it. That's what I like. Not too colorful, not too vibrant. I was really expecting more vibrancy there. I probably took it all off with with that one. Oh, interesting. No, not that interesting. This is kind of interesting. Okay, we had I can see the granules. I don't know if I'm happy about that, but maybe I'll let it dry a little bit and see if I can re-wet those. I don't want to re-wet it right now. I think I'll wait. Okay, and this one we have the line, the drying line here. I'll just see if I can see if I can blend it out a little, I guess. Ooh, that is definitely wet. Put that there. So wet it won't buckle at all. I need a thing. I need a thing. Now I'm just using this paper towel, wet paper towel. Oh, maybe spread the... This one also I might wait till it dries and add water to it here. Because I'm basically taking, it looks really cool, but I'm taking the color off of it, and I don't think I want to do that. Okay, I'm going to let these dry and do a little bit of grading. Okay, it has been hour and a half maybe. Okay, I gave it an hour to dry, and I put my fan on medium and pointing downward on these two pieces of paper, and then I came back in and added more color to it. And this one I did little streaks, like streaks of blue, and the violet here, and the green coming down this way. And I also took tissue to both of them. This one is the one I really wanted to work on because it was so light. And I did add more color to it, so that is great. And I took a tissue to that one as well, and that is this one. It doesn't... Ooh, it's very... don't let the wind hit it. Okay. Very light in color. Right, that's kind of surprises me. And this is the Pebeo paper, and this is the Prudiat paper, the 100% 140-pound watercolor paper. And this one is obviously for this one because of look at all that violet up there. So, kind of cool. So these are dry. And they are buckling upward instead of downward now. I really like that part right there. And then this coming down. And you can see the paint granules still there. And now I could take, if I wanted to, I think I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to, mess it up or anything or add anything else to it. I could take a baby wipe to it and smooth out those paint granules, you know. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it as is because I really like how that looks. And this one too, I like. And I'm not going to do that to this one either. This one is all over. Like, this is very light. Even though I put a lot of green on here. I put a lot of the violet. Apparently, I didn't put a lot of the blue on there. You can barely see that blue. But this one, I know that I put as much green and violet on here as I did on this one. But I think because of this paper, it's different. Like, it held onto it differently, or it got rid of the color more so when I hit it with the water with vegetable glycerin. All I'm going to say is it's likely the paper that created the effects that you see. And for once, I did not use Oat Art Studio. I did think about using it though, but I decided, no, I'm just going to go with the Pebeo watercolor paper. I think it's the Pebeo watercolor paper. Isn't that the one that came in like a little booklet, right? And then this one is... This is the Prudiat paper pad, and I only cut, as you can see, half the sheet. And I bought this January 31st, 2025, and 8.3 inches by 5.8 inches, so about half of it. It's pretty thick. It's smooth on the back side, and it's textured on the front side. I will have to check. I think it's cold pressed paper, but I will have to check to see because Oat Art Studio is hot press. That's what the company says it is, hot press, but it still has texture to it. And I think this one is the Pebeo one, right? Or the pad. I just took all the pieces off. Oh, look at that. Oh, sorry. That is the one I took. Cut one of them in half today. I just took them all off of the glued part there, and now I keep it wrapped with 2 rubber bands. That's all I have for you. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have an artistic day. And a creative one, too. Bye.